Namaskar. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. Today we will look at the ancient wisdom principle of importance of incomplete information. Yes, importance of incomplete information. Many a times not having full information is necessary factor in learning. We'll explain this with an example. If I were to ask you a question, how are tides caused? Most of you will answer that tides are caused due to the gravitational pull caused by moon and the sun. The answer is correct, and this is what we have been taught in school. But the answer is incomplete, because if this were the complete answer, it does not explain as to why there are 4 tides in a day. If the tides were only due to gravitational attraction by the moon or the sun, there would be only 2 tides in a day, each lasting 12 hours. The side that is facing the moon would have the tide, and there would not be any tide on the other side. So this explanation is incomplete, and it explains the phenomena of gravity only to the extent of 50%. But this is what is taught in school till the primary and secondary school. If you go further at a graduate level, you will come to know that the tides are not due to gravity, but they are due to gravitational differentiation or differential gravity. The force of gravity on the side where there is moon is maximum. In the middle of the earth it is less, and it is even lesser on the other side. And this is what causes the tides, which are 6 hours in duration. So given this explanation of differential gravity, you are able to explain the phenomena of gravity almost up to 75%. But still, it is not completely explained. Because why do only oceans get tide? Why not lakes? Why not rivers? If our explanation number 1 and 2 are correct, then seas as well as rivers as well as lakes should be getting tides equal in proportion. But that does not happen. And why that does not happen is an explanation at postgraduate level, which explains the phenomena of tides to the extent of 98%. But not all of us are required to go to that level. What is the purpose of giving this incomplete information? Because as per ancient wisdom, giving too much of information or detailed information can be distracting as well as demotivating to people who don't need it in their day-to-day life. So only so much information should be given that could be practiced in their day-to-day life, and the information could be further sharpened. Those who are curious, those who want to know, they are free to go to various teachers or go through various books to get additional information to make their information complete. But even if they don't do it, they are in a position to carry out their jobs in a better fashion. Taking a recent example, a driver would be able to do his driving, which is his core job, in much better fashion if he has an idea how the engine works, how the tires grip, or how the shock absorbers absorb shocks. But too much information in these peripheral areas will distract him from his core area of driving, and which is not necessary also. So give more information or detailed information in core area only, and give peripheral information in the non-core areas. Now some of you might be thinking, this is so commonplace. Isn't this what we do in schools? No, this is not what we do in schools, and that is why so many students lose interest in many subjects like maths, physics or science, where they don't see a day-to-day application. And on top of that, they have to study those principles in much more detail than what they care to. Whereas, if they were given a core discipline in the area of their interest and incomplete information in peripheral disciplines, they would have much more interest in the study. Not only that, they would maintain their curiosity, and at a higher level, they would also go for higher education. This was the principle that has been used in ancient wisdom many a times, and this is why the Pandava were taught all disciplines, but they were given domain expertise in the area that was congruent with their nature, their physics and their thought process. So this is the principle of incomplete information, and this is the importance of incomplete information. Give information as much as is necessary to carry out the main or core function, and leave the rest for a graduate or postgraduate or a higher level. That is principle of ancient wisdom. Namaskar.